So from today onwards only, we are going to start with actually the real sessions. So basically, first we are going to start with actually the installation of actually Java JDK, and then after that Eclipse. Then we will see about the basics of data types, all those things. So today and tomorrow it will be a 1 to 1.5 hour session. From the next week onwards, it will be a 3 hour session. Okay. So today it will be till actually 8:40, 8:45 something. Tomorrow also till 8:45. Then from the next week onwards, it will be 7:30 to 10:30 Indian Standard Time. Okay, a 3 hour session. Good. Okay, cool guys. So let me just start with I'm just opening a document. Okay, so first thing actually before going for the installation part, all those things, we will see how actually a Java program gets executed, and then how a normal program gets executed, we will see. Then based on that actually we will see the installation, all those things. Okay, so whatever I'm going to teach, you might also would have learned in your school days or colleges, but it's okay. So I already told you I'm a little bit a slow trainer compared to the other trainers. So I'll be treating you everyone in a way that is, you guys don't know anything about this topic. From the scratch, we will be learning everything for the basics. Okay, because when you learn in that way, it's always easier for you to learn everything. Okay, that's the reason. So first, so normally whenever we want to write any programming over there, we open a notepad or any file, then we write the program. Then after that, we save it with this extension. Java means .java, Ruby means .rb, and then same thing for HTML.html like that. Okay, so every program will be saved with its own extension. The each and every line which is present over there are called as statements. Okay, each and every line which is written over there is called as statements over there. So these statements, now what will happen, it will be given to the system, but will the system understand it directly? No. So what we need to do means, in between we need to convert it, because systems can understand only zeros and one there. Based on that only it performs its action. Okay, system understands only zeros and ones and one. So what we are going to do means, we are going to give our code to a translator. What the translator will do, it will convert it to zeros and ones. There are two types of translators available. One is a compiler, another one is an interpreter. What is the difference between the compiler and interpreter means? Okay, both compiler and interpreters, it help me to convert my statements to zeros and ones. That's it. But what is the difference between that means? Okay, so if I have 1,000 lines of code in my file, what the compiler will do means, it will totally transfers all the 1,000 lines of code. Okay, it will totally translates all the 1,000 lines of code, and then if we have any syntax errors or something, what it will do, it will convert it. So it will give me the errors information. For example, totally in the 200th line, in the 500th line, 700th line, and then in the 900th line, I have an error means, it will list down me the errors problem. Okay, then I need to clear all the errors, then only my execution will start. Till that, I cannot execute my program. So I need to actually rectify all the syntax errors, then only the execution will be started for me. Got it? That's what a compiler will do. Interpreter, what it will do is, okay, the first line it will convert, then it will execute. Then the second line it will convert, execute. Third line it will convert, execute. Like that, every line it will be convert, and then it will be executing it. Got it? Understood, guys? So the problem here is what means, okay, so an advantage is actually what? Faster execution, because one line is converted, immediately execution starts. Faster execution. But if I have any error in the 200th line, it stops my program there. Then after that, I need to rectify it. Then again, it stops over there actually what? In the 500th line. Then I will rectify it. Once again, when I run, it will execute till 700th line. Again, it stops over there. That is, every line when it crosses, then only it knows there is a program or there is an error or not. That's the only problem there. Understood? Any questions? Okay. So now here in Java level, what they did means they thought actually what? There is an advantage in both the places, compiler and interpreter. Why can't we use both the informations? Based on that, actually, what we will make our performance better. That's what they did. Okay, so everyone understood the difference between the compiler and interpreter, right? Can you guys just ping me as yes if you have understood that? Can you guys ping me as yes if you have understood that? Good. So now Java guys, they got to know there is an advantage in both the places. So these guys, what they did means they included both the compiler and both the interpreter here. So how they did that means, okay, so we write actually what each and every line of program, and then we save it actually what with .java extension. Okay, so then after that, what we will do means we will give that to the Java compiler. Okay, so each and every line where I write the programs are called as statements over there. Every line will be written statement, Java statements saved with that Java extension. Then it will be given to the compiler. Sorry, what the compiler will do means, okay, it will convert it to actually what the byte code. Okay, so now the conversion has been done, right? So that time it creates a new file and then saves the converted information to another file type. Okay, so right now my file name is xyz.java. This will be converted to xyz.class. Okay, a new extension type of file will be created, and then there the converted informations will be given. But this conversion cannot be understandable by the system easily. Okay, not easily, it cannot understand that. Okay, so now what is that we are doing, and then why is this advantage over then means, because in previous days over there, what is the problem means I have created an application. Now the client is asking me for a demo. Now what I need to do, I need to send my entire code to the client so that the client will take my code and then he will execute and then see whether the application is completely working fine or not, and then what his expectations have met or not. Okay, so if it's a genuine client, is not a problem. If he is trying to duplicate my system, it's so easy for him. He has got my entire code base right now. So duplicating the system becomes easier for me. So I have spent around 2 to 2.5 years over there to build this application. But he will take just 6 months for to rebuild my duplicate my application, and then he will be doing it. So that was the biggest challenge before. In order to avoid that only, actually what these guys came in a way that is this .java is my code base. Okay, so this file I will have it for safer with me. When the client asks for a demo, I will send only my .class files. Why I will send only the .class file? .class files are used only for execution alone. Okay, okay, so .java files are used only for actually what execution. Okay, so this dot class files alone we will send to the client. Okay, now actually what the client will try to execute the actually what dot class files. That time JVM comes into the picture, which is called as Java virtual machine. I already told you that bytecode which is converted here in the dot class file cannot be understood by the system directly. So we need actually what another level of conversion. So here in the JVM we are using interpreter level of conversion. So here we have the compiler to convert. Here we are having the interpreter to convert, because compiler level already we have found out all the errors, and then after that actually what we have created the dot class files. That means there is no syntax error here. Okay, interpreter level is what means that is we don't have any errors in the program, correct? So another advantage in interpreter is what means it will execute faster. It will take the first line, executes, second line, executes, like that the execution goes in that flow. Okay, that's the advantage over there. So now what happened, this JVM converts that actually white bytecode into a machine level understanding language. Okay, machine level language. Then the CPU will execute the code. Got it? So to be in short, we have the .java file where the Java programs are written. That will be given to the compiler. Compiler will see all the syntax error. Then it creates a dot class files, and then the converted code will be there. But this code is not understood, will not be understood by the system. So again, we have to give it for another level of conversion to JVM. JVM again, now interpreter level conversion will be done. Then it will be given for the CPU for execution, faster execution. Is everyone clear on this part? Any questions for anyone on this? Can everyone just ping me as yes if you have understood so far? Is everyone clear? Good. So now we will see what is JVM and all those things. Okay. So JVM, I told you, it's a Java virtual machine. Okay. So the Java virtual machine is needed for to run my dot class file. Okay. If I want to run the dot class file, JVM is needed because that is the one which can understand the dot class files. Okay. Because the one level of conversion which is done over there can be understandable by only by the JVM only. Okay. Then to install the JVM, we need JRE. That is what means Java Runtime Environment. Okay. So Java Runtime, and what is a Java Runtime Environment means? Any application when you take, it needs an environment for us to actually what? Execute. Skype, if you take, it needs an environment. Anything, even the Zoom application, what you have installed right now, that also needs an environment for our execution. Correct? So like that, this JRE is what means the runtime environment to run my Java programs. That's the one thing. Okay. Inside the JRE, you will have JVM. Okay. Inside JRE, you will have JVM. Then we also have JDK. So what are these terms over there? JDK means Java Development Kit. That means the complete set of actually what our Java plus JDWE we will get. Okay, Java has been separated into two parts. One is core Java, another one is J2WE. Okay, so now what is this actually what Java plus J2WE means? So simple. Right now, Java is the basics, core Java. The J2WE is actually what the developers they use over there, a little bit a complicated word. So we are going to learn core Java because for the automation engineers for us, Java is more than enough. Okay, and little bit actually what the concepts alone we will use it from the J2WE, but not a wide thing. Mainly why we need this JDK here means, so when we come to the Selenium framework sessions level, we will integrate with the third party component like Ant, Maven, like those things and all. So when we want to integrate with the third party softwares, we need the JDK. That's why we will install JDK actually what for our Selenium. So we will install now itself actually what for the JDK so that we will get the complete kit. Understood? Any questions for anyone, guys? Any questions for anyone?
No more.
Good. Okay. So now we have done with this. So we have now saw about how to so what is it? How a program executes. The next thing is actually what we will see how to install the JDK in our system. So simple. Open a Chrome. Just give your JDK 8 download. As of now, just go for JDK 8 download. So click on the first URL. So 8 is what our version over there. So we have right now 9, 10, 11 over there, but 8 is stable for our Selenium over there. You can just go for that. Java SE development kit 8. Okay. So here, if you come little bit down, we have the kit. So the first one is what we have to take because the second one is actually what is a demo. Okay, which is not a full version. So take the first one. So here, first click on the accept license agreement. Then mine is actually what 86, 64. 86 means 32-bit, 64-bit. Okay, same thing for Mac. You can go over here. Ubuntu, you can go for this. Okay, so 64-bit means we need to click on this. So once you click on this right now, it will say that actually what login. Just give a login credentials over there. So you have to just create a new account. So create account. Just give a new account over there. Just give your mail ID and then your credentials. So that will send a verification code. And then after that, you can just verify your information so that it will start its download. Okay. Once it is download, you can see. You can see a .exe file like this. Okay, that's it. You can see a .exe file like this. Just double click on the .exe file and click on next, 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 and then continue. Okay, automatically it will install the JDK in the system. Yes. Okay, automatically it will install the JDK in your system over there. That's it. Clear? So now once the installation is complete, what you do, open your command prompt. Go to start, type cmd, then you type your java space hyphen version. Okay, so Java version is 1.8 over there. Got it? So this is how actually what you need to get your Java. Get first installed in your system. Then after that, if you just go to your C drive, program files, Java, JDK, and then the bin folder. So just go to this location, C drive, program files, Java, JDK, bin folder. Go here, copy this. Next, open your my computer is there, right? Right click properties. Go to your my computer and then after that properties, right click properties. Go to advanced system settings. So what we are trying to do right now means we are trying to set the path. So first installation of JDK has been completed. Once installation of JDK is completed, we will get actually what? The JRE plus the JDK both. Okay. So now what we are doing right now means we are trying to set the path of the JDK bin folder. So we right click on the my computer, properties, advanced system settings, then we get this. So we get the property system properties over there. Here you click on the advanced tab. environment variables. Then under the system variables here, go for path, edit. Then make sure you're not deleting anything over here. Just press your right arrow. Okay, make sure you're not deleting anything over there. Press your right arrow, give a semicolon. Okay, so just I gave a semicolon, then control V. We just gave. Got it? Then you have to click on OK, OK, and OK. Got it, right? OK, OK, and OK. So that's it. Once you have done this, then after that, okay, I already have done that. That's why I'm clicking on cancel. Otherwise, I need to click on OK, OK, and OK. So that means what we have done right now means we have set the path of the JDK. Okay, that's what we have done. Same thing here. We are gone. So I've accepted it. Then 64 or 32-bit, I chose it. Then after that, actually what? Just run it, click on next, 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 and then install it over there. Then after that, I'm going to the C drive bin folder for the JDK. Then after that, actually what? I copied the location. Now right click on the my computer, click on properties, go to the advanced system settings there, then advanced tab, click on the environment variables button. Okay, after that actually what? Advanced tab, environment variables. Now I have to actually what? Search for the path under the system variables. See, search. Then after that actually what? Click on edit. Then you will get it. Then what you do? Just actually what? Go to the press your right arrow. Make sure you're not deleting anything over there. Give a semicolon. Then paste the copied path. Click on OK, OK, and OK. That's it. Got it? Then after that, you can close your old command prompt. Open a new command prompt. Just type java space hyphen version. If everything is fine, we will get the version. Got it? Any questions so far? Any questions so far on how to install your JDK? Got it, right?